Word on the street. Word on the street. Word on the street. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Babs. I have a familiar face, although she's a little more dressed up today. The weather's better. Candace Jones,
Hey,
how you doing?
nice to see you again.
What's the word? What's the word on the street?
Well, the word on the street is you guys are going to follow up with me. I passed my real estate exam. I am now with thank you. I am now with Keller and Williams Realty in Trumbull, Connecticut. So if anybody wants to do a booking, showing, or you guys looking for property, you can hit me up at Candace Pittman, KW.com.
So, Candace, we're here on Sherman Avenue, where you've lived since you were a child in the same complex, few different apartments, and you decided, if I remember correctly, that you've been renting your whole life, and that's fine. But you're ready to be one of the people who own the houses. You're going to buy houses, fix them up, sell them, and you got your license. The last time we talked to you was 6 weeks ago. And that day you had a test to get your license. You've been studying for it on top of doing at least one other job or two.
One other job. I was CNA, second shift. I worked 3 to 11. So.
Are you still doing that?
Part-time.
So you went down to part-time to do this. So what happened that day after we talked to you?
I went and took my exam. I failed by 1 point.
And where was that?
In Milford, Connecticut. I went to the PSI in Milford, But I failed by 1 point, so I was kind of discouraged, but encouraged at the same time because I'm like, it was just 1 point. So.
And how long does that test take?
It'll give you about 2.5 hours.
Wow. And you studied for it how long?
Since November.
And so you also had to go to work after that, the CNA, right?
Yes.
You were hustling. So here you were, you had your dream, went for the test, you came so close. Now you said you were encouraged and discouraged.
Yeah.
Because some people would say, man, I worked so hard and I still didn't make it. What was going through your mind?
That I worked so hard, I didn't make it. But at the same time, I'm just like, it was just 1 point,
So what was the thing you missed on?
I'm not sure because they're not really specific in per se. Like they tell you what percentages of the different portions you pass, but you don't know exactly which one, So it was kind of difficult. So I just came back, hit the books again, and I rescheduled my test. And I think it was a week or so later I passed.
So it was just 1 week later?
Yeah.
With flying colors or by 1 point?
Well, they don't tell you that either.
All right. But how'd you feel when you passed?
I was ecstatic. I was head over heels. I was glad that all my hard work paid off because I don't club. I don't go out. I don't do the normal things people do. I just study.
All right. So you got the license. You got your dream. So what have you been doing in the 5 weeks since then?
Well, I've been getting myself situated in Keller and Williams and kind of transitioning off of my other job and letting them know that I won't be there. I want to do real estate full time eventually. Mm-hmm. So, and also help veterans and things like that, like I talked about. Now I'm just stoked that I.
Well, tell me about helping the veterans part again. You want to do a specific kind of housing where you can help them find out benefits they don't know they have.
Right.
Which is something you learned at a soup kitchen you were helping at, right?
Right. So I did learn a lot of veterans are homeless. And I was kind of wondering why once I started going to real estate school, because there are a lot of programs that will help them get housing or, their own house. So I'm just like, well, maybe people aren't really spending their time helping them. People fall by the wayside. I hate to say that, but some people do fall by the wayside and are forgotten about. And I just don't want to forget about those people. I actually sat and had dinner with those people, broke bread with those people, and they are very good people.
So is it realistic they would buy a house or don't they need to get into rent?
Well, it's realistic and buy a house because the VA actually does a program where they would give them certificate of value. So they wouldn't have to, it's kind of a catch-22 because they are in a competitive market and more people are prone to put a down payment, and a veteran would be a 0% down. So it's more competitive for them because they wouldn't have to put a down payment.
But if they have you as an agent, might you be able to identify people who are selling a property who might have been veterans themselves and want to help a veteran?
And they are more likely to want to work with the veterans too. Like, we love them. So If you're a veteran who's looking to buy or sell and you want to help another veteran, again, hit me up at Candace Pittman at kw.com. Schedule a viewing, showing, appointment. Come see me at the office.
So how many hours a day are you doing real estate sales now?
I'm doing it about roughly 8.
Are you doing 8 hours a day?
Yeah.
Plus 4 hours DNA.
Yeah.
So you're working 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
So like what's your schedule like?
Today I'm actually off. I could go into the office if I want to, but I don't want to jinx myself. I feel like I worked hard enough. I deserve a little break.
Yes, you do. What are you gonna do for your break?
I chill with my husband, so he goes into work.
Nothing
That's
fun?
about
You're
it.
gonna get a spa or anything, or
Most likely look at some properties, contact some people.
so that isn't really you're gonna be working. But you're not going to the office.
Yeah, I just want to be at the office.
And Babs, do you have any questions for Candace? Okay.
Oh,
Babs,
I'm sorry. I had it on mute because there's noise over here.
did you have any
Oh,
questions for
I'm so
Candace?
proud of you, Candace. So, so what is your overall goal? Do you want your own firm? Do you want what is your overall goal?
Yeah,
Do you
what's
want
your
your own
dream
To
firm?
be
beyond this?
honest, my overall goal is to be a real estate mogul. Like, I just want to, I hate to say it, but you guys remember Pinky and the Brain show? And he would say, hey, Brain, what are we doing tonight? And I'm just like, the same thing as everything, Pinky, try to take over the world.
All right, well, it's okay to take over the world.
But I want to be a benevolent ruler, you know.
Now you also wanted to tell us about an upcoming event.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. It slipped my mind. We do have a Red Day. We call it Red Day at Keller and Williams coming up May 11, where we are going to be holding a 12-hour telethon. And we're going to be taking donations for St. Jude to help people and survivors of cancer. So we're going to do talent shows. We're going to listen to a couple of stories, of cancer survivors and stuff like that. So I will give Paul the link once.
Is this online?
It is online.
And where's it going to take place?
It's going to take place at the office. So a bunch of agents, we volunteered our time to do the 12 hours.
So while you're going to rule the world, you're still doing some good. A lot of good. Candace, that's great.
Wow.
We're so happy that you passed. I kind of knew you were gonna. I didn't realize you'd take twice, but you kept persevering.
Yeah.
That shows who's going to succeed.
That's me.
Should we let Candace go, Babs? Have her day off, which she's going to be working, of course.
Yeah, it's not really a day off if you're working, Candace. So you got to get a real day off.
Well, thanks, Babs. Well, this is the newly certified licensed Candace Jones and Paul Bass signing off for Love Babs Love Talk on Sherman Avenue on WNHH New Haven's home.
Congratulations. Oh, I love when we can follow up with people. Oh, that just made my heart go big, big, big. Congratulations, Candace. And she's so beautiful.